Good evening, everyone. I'm glad to be here as a speaker in one of the finest IPR conferences of the world, and I'm thankful for the invitation. Now, today I'm going to discuss three procedures, which will cover the entire filing processes of India. So, these three procedures are, procedure for filing patent application in India, and the procedure for filing PCT application in India, and finally the procedure for entering national phase in India. So let's start with three basic questions of filing application in India. These basic queries are: who can file a patent application in India, and where to file patent application in India, and the third one is how to file patent application in India. So let's see, who can file patent applications in India. So any person claiming to be the true and first inventor of the invention can file patent application in India, and the assignee of the true and first inventor, and finally the legal representative of deceased true and first inventor or his or her assignee can file patent application in India. And further, the legal representative can do the proceedings of prosecution and filing. Right? So the legal representative should be someone like this, who is a patent agent, registered patent agent in India. And let's see now where we can file a patent application in India. So India is divided into 4 territories. Each territory has been assigned a patent office, a regional patent office. Now we have patent office in Chennai, which is very near to Bangalore, and we have patent office in Mumbai, New Delhi, and Kolkata. And New Delhi is actually is the place where MR.AZAM has its office. So there are 3 main, the basic concepts on which we can select the regional patent office. So the one thing is if the place of the inventor, the place of the invention, second is the place of business, and third is the residence of the inventor and the applicant. Now, with these things, you can choose, with the help of these things, you can choose the regional patent office for filing. Now, what if the inventor or the applicant doesn't have a business in India? He is not the resident of India, and third, he doesn't have any, he did not invent it in India. So in that case, the address for the services in India will be taken into the consideration for choosing the patent application. So the address for services in India could be Mendes-Souza address, and then you can file in, if you want to use the services, then you have to choose New Delhi as your office of application. So let's see how to file patent application in India. So in India, there are 3 ways you can file patent application. One is online, second is by post, and third is by hand. So I also happen to be an inventor. So this, let's see the procedure for filing patent application in India. It was prior to 2005, and there was no post-grant opposition in India, and there was no request for examination as well. Now, after 2005, there was introduction of post-grant opposition, and there was introduction of request for examination as well. So let's see, for patent application, what documents are required. So we need a covering letter, and with requisite documents, we need a fee as well. And for publication, a patent is published in India within 18 months, and if you want to get early publication, you need to file a Form 9 with a requisite fee. I'll share the fee slide in next few slides. So then after publication, there is a pre-grant opposition, and anybody can file pre-grant opposition, including the government, and there is no fee for this pre-grant opposition. Now, as Mr. Hemant Singh also discussed that, the time limit for the pre-grant opposition is being extended, and it is till the grant of the patent. So let's go for the request for examination. It is compulsory to file the request for examination in India. You need to fill Form 18 for filing the request for examination. There can be early request for examination as well as the normal request. So for both early and normal request, you need to fill the Form 18, and there is an applicable fee, and the fee for early and the normal examination is different. So after when the application goes for the examination, the patent examiner does a patentability search and issues a first examination report. And on the basis of first examination report, the application is granted, there will be certain objections raised by the examiner, and after those examination, the objections are covered by the inventor, then the application is granted, and there is assigned a serial number for that. And finally after that, there is a post-grant opposition, and anybody in India can file the post-grant opposition, and there is a limit of 1 year, and there is a fee for that as well. You need to fill Form 7 for filing the post-grant opposition in India. All right, let's see that is there any possibility for adjustment after filing the patent application. So first question, is it possible to convert two provisional applications into one? Yes, it is possible under section 9.2, we call it cognate filing. Let's say second adjustment, now is it possible to convert complete application to provisional application? Yes, it is possible under section 9.3, we call it complete to provisional. And third, let's see, is it possible to cancel the provisional application and post-date the application to the date of filing of the complete specification? Yes, it is possible. It is under section 9.4, we call it post-dating. All right, so let's see the documents for filing patent application in India. The first is covering letter. It includes the list of documents which are included with the application. Now we have Form 1, there's application for grant, and Form 2, it includes the complete specification, and it could be provisional as well. We need Form 3 for statement and undertaking, and Form 5 is for declaration of inventorship. Form 18 for request for examination, and Form 26 as power of attorney. Then we have priority certificate, and there is a fee. Right. So I also happen to be an inventor, and I filed myself a patent application at Indian Patent Office, and I actually went to the place to see what actually happens over there. So this was the covering letter which I submitted. There's a title, and there's a list of documents, 1 to 4, Form 1, Form 3, and Form 5, and there was a fee included. That's 1,000 rupees. And then we have Form 1. In Form 1, we have the details of the inventors, the addresses, and in the last page, there's a declaration. You need to sign that, and finally there is a sign by the agent as well. Now in Form 2, we have complete specification with the title of invention, and this is the complete specification. I kept it very small. I'm sorry for that. No, I did not want to disclose the invention right now. Okay. Now in Form 3, there is undertaking that you need to declare that you haven't disclosed the invention outside India. And now in Form 5, you say that declaration of inventorship is there. You say that you are the actual inventor of this invention. And this in Form 5, there is an opportunity that you can add additional inventors if possible. In Form 18, I didn't file this Form 18 because it is filed with the complete specification, and it is actually the request for examination and the request for early examination. Form 26 is important, when you give the authority to a patent agent or patent attorney for conversation with the patent office. And finally, after 2-3 months, you get a receipt from the Indian Patent Office. Now they will give you the application number, and the details of the payment will be there. And let's see what are the fee in India, fee for filing patent applications in India. So for filing patent application, it is 1,000 rupees for individual listing patent. So there is 100 rupees for per sheet beyond 30, and 200 rupees for per claim beyond 10 claims. And for early publication, there is a fee of 2,500 rupees, examination fee of 2,500, and early examination fee is 3,500. And for the post-grant opposition, as I said, there is a fee for post-grant opposition, and it is 1,500 for individual, and the company is filing the post-grant opposition, it is 6,000. And there is a renewal fee as well. If you want to continue your patent, for maintaining that, you need to pay the renewal fee. And up to 6 years, from 2 to 6 years, it is 500 rupees per year. And there is a fee, and these in the end for 5 years, for the last 5 years, it is 5,000 per year. So you can also file for the extension of a renewal fee for some reason if you are not able to pay the fee. So it's 300 rupees. So you get extension for 1 month when you pay this extension fee. So let's move to the PCT system. In PCT system, you file a local application in India, then within 12 months you file PCT application, and it goes through the international phase and then the national phase. So in international phase, there is a search done, and at the end of 19 months you need to decide that whether you want to go to chapter 1 or chapter 2. And if you want to go to the chapter 2, you need to file a demand, and there will be a preliminary examination will be done. So let's say for filing PCT application in India, all 4 offices mentioned over there, in the previous slides, can act as a receiving office, and also you can directly file the patent application at International Bureau of Geneva online. So elements of filing PCT application in India is a request and the complete specification in triplicate, abstract and fee, and the covering letter as well. Now for PCT application, there is a transmittal fee and the international filing fee, and the transmittal fee can be avoided if you file it directly at the International Bureau Geneva online. And India has 6 search authorities assigned, Austria, Australia, China, European Patent Office, Sweden, and US. And there is a search fee corresponding to each search authority. Now, if you go through the chapter 2, and if you want to file a demand for international preliminary examination, then you need to pay the examination fee as well. And there is a handling fee associated with the examination fee. And there are certain discounts. The 3-star mark has a discount if a person is from India and they are an individual, not a legal entity. So there is a 75% reduction in the fee. All right, so that's the last one, last procedure, that's national phase entry in India. So national phase entry in India is similar to the ordinary application in India. When you can enter into the national phase in India in both the cases, in chapter 1 and chapter 2, it is 31 months, and there will be need to appoint an agent and choose address for services in India. So these could be some structure like this, that there is an agent and the address for services in India. So the fee payable for the national phase entry in India is as same as the ordinary application fee, 1,000 rupees, and so on. So the documents required for national phase entry in India are, there's a huge list of documents. So I'll help you, if you want to get these lists, I can share that over email. All right, so there's a time constraint, so that's why I quickly browsed all these slides. Thank you, thankful for this.